And now one last thing we're going to talk about is this Create NanoMesh brush. If we want to, let's go ahead and select our brush, and we'll do our insert mesh brush here. And let's say we want to make all of these into NanoMesh brushes that we can put onto a shape. So with any insert mesh brush that you have, all you have to do is hit this Create NanoMesh brush, and that's going to set up a Z-modeler brush that already has NanoMesh selected and also has all of those brushes available to you. So all I need to do now is go out of edit mode, hit Control N. Let's grab a plane 3D out of here, go into edit mode, make a polymesh 3D, turn on polyframe, and let's simplify this a bit. We're going to go to geometry, hit reconstruct a couple times, hit delete higher, and now I'm going to insert a nano mesh onto every single one of these faces. So go through here and you can choose ring, and when I hover over face, you're going to see it says insert nano mesh, so it's already set up. Now if I hit spacebar, you're going to see the target is a single poly. Let's do polygroup all. And now when we drag this out, we can drag a ring onto every single one of those faces. If you want to know more about NanoMesh Brush, go to my YouTube channel, go to my playlist. There's a ton of stuff on NanoMesh in there. Now, don't be confused. What it did was, we have a Z-modeler brush in here, and this is, if I turn NanoMesh Brush off, I can go in here, and you're going to see I have a Z-modeler brush down here set up with my NanoMesh inserts, and it has 14 next to it. But I also have a BZ Z-modeler brush here, which is BZM. That's the one that starts with ZBrush every time, and that only has one in it, and that's this one right here. So you actually have two NanoMesh or Z-modeler brushes in here. I created a new Z-modeler brush with multiple insert mesh brushes that we have, and then we have the original one with just one. So just be aware that it will go ahead and make you a new Z-modeler brush. Now I do want to mention previous functionality with the Z-modeler brush. All you need to do, if you want to have a custom insert Z-modeler brush, all you need to do is have it out here. So for example, if we go over here and we take this ring 3D, go to initialize, and we'll change that coverage down. So now we have a custom insert brush here that we can go ahead and make a polymesh 3D. We can also, if you want to, you can clone this off. We can hit BI to brush insert. We'll go to any of these insert mesh brushes. We'll go ahead and take one of these. We'll hit W, and then as we cycle through these, we can change it out. So we can go ahead and change this to whatever one we want. So we'll go ahead and make that a nut, and then we'll hit Q. So now we have these things. As long as they're sitting out here in your tool palette, all you need to do is, let's go back to our plane here. And now when we go to our Z-modeler brush, BZM, if you hit the M as in Michael Pavlovich, you're going to see you have access to these tools down here. So we want to dry out these nuts. Go ahead and hover over face. We're going to go Insert, NanoMesh, Polygroup All, and now we can just insert all of those out. Also, you can hit M again and then grab this custom ring coverage here and go ahead and drag these out. So like I mentioned before, go to my YouTube channel. There will be a lot more NanoMesh tutorials here, but I wanted to make sure you guys had access to that knowledge as well.